Hey everybody, it's Doc Green, the Road Scholar, coming at you. A lot of questions about the oil fields and the Mare field. Guys, I'm not with them anymore. I have been with them for about 9 months. I have heard they're doing really well. Got a new contract, got a couple of new contracts down there in South Texas and out in Louisiana. They're building, I guess. I really don't know much about them past that. I moved on to US Xpress, and I know as soon as someone hears those big names, they all start go, "Oh, that sucks. Why are you working for that company?" Whatever. Look, the benefits here were awesome. I didn't believe it at first. I came on. They said health starts day one, and it did. Health insurance started day one. What I really joined for more than anything else is they're going to pay for my son's college. Now, it's an online school and everything. People say, well, that school doesn't really accredit it. Yes, it is. Fully accredited. I checked it out, went and did all the research. If you want to go for a bachelor's degree, you can do that. You can go for a bachelor's undergraduate degree. It's all accredited, so their colleges can be transferred to other schools. And they pay 100% tuition for either two of my dependents or me and one of my dependents. So I'm going to finish getting my degree, and I'm going to make sure that my son gets his degree, and then my daughter's going to start school and get hers. And don't know how long I'll be sticking with the company, but I know at least till they finish school, because I would rather make money. I still make about an average of about $1,200 to $1,500 a week, and on top of that, I get the free college, and I get a great health insurance. They got a great 401k plan, and check this out. They got a stock purchase plan, which I know a lot of people freak out on that, but hey, I love it. I get it for 15% less than the market price. So that's automatic money in my pocket when I buy their stock. So yeah, you can bet I'm doing that. And I've been following their business, seeing how their business plan works and everything. And like all companies, they got people out here complaining about them, and they don't, like a lot of lease purchase drivers and some other company drivers. I don't get enough miles, and I hear on the opposite end, they won't never let me rest. That's trucking, guys. I mean, I've heard so many things about companies, and some companies, the drivers are going to complain no matter where you're at, especially the big companies. But I'll be honest, they're pretty fair. I will admit I got into a Family Dollar account. It's a hard account to run. The money is great, but it's a hard account to run. Anyway, I'm going over the road for a little while because I'm going to give my body a rest from loading and unloading trailers. But the money's not going to be as great over the road, I don't think. But I'll let you know more about that here in a few weeks. But the money for the Family Dollar account was pretty great, and my hometown was awesome too. So, but we'll go from there and see how that goes. But I do want to tell you, US Xpress does have a great college fund. They will help you. They will pay literally 100% tuition. I don't have to pay for anything. Tuition, labs, none of that stuff. Books, of course, it's all online. Anything. I don't have to pay for anything. My son's going to school and doing real well in that and everything. And this 100% tuition. I should be starting mine probably in February to finish up mine. I think I got 1 or 2 classes to go for my next bachelor's degree. I'm thinking about going into business, doing another bachelor's degree. I mean, it's free. Why not? Might as well do it while I'm here. And health benefits. They're with Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee, a great company. I hate my camera shakes like that. Went to the doctor, handed him my card. Man, day one. I mean, if you're going to sign up with US Xpress and they do that day one thing, just to let you know, make sure when you show up to orientation, you have your wife's name, social security name, date of birth, and a marriage license or a copy of it or a picture of it or something you can give to them right then. And her insurance starts, boom, same day as yours. Children's insurance, make sure you got their names, birth dates, social security numbers, boom, starts as soon as you sign the contract. Then go right to the doctor. I mean, wow, that's crazy. Most places wait 30, 60 days, whatever, 30 days, 30 days from something. Anyway, they always got excuses. This one, day one. Do you hear me? As soon as you sign that contract, day one, your health benefits kick in. I've never seen that before, except with the Army. Anyway, that was a great benefit they have. They've kept me running pretty good out here. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. They kept me, I'm not too hard. And then I can request time off. Of course, I don't get paid for it or anything, but like if I need an extra couple of days when I'm at home, I just say, hey, look, guys, I need an extra day or two. I got some other stuff I got to take care of. They've had no problem doing that with me. I did twist my ankle a few weeks ago. My truck had to go in the shop. I twisted my ankle just about a couple days before that, so I went and get some home time. And I went to call up the workers' comp thing and everything, and they worked with me real fast. So that ended up not having to use it. My ankle healed, just a sprain, but I wanted to make sure it wasn't a fracture or anything. So I went and used the workers' comp. Now, I do have a $1,250 deductible because of the plan I picked for specialists, so I had to pay $125 to go see the specialist and everything, but my ankle was fine. I called right up. Usually it's a long process trying to get back on the truck and everything. I called up, sent the letter, said, doctor cleared me. Boom, I'm back in the truck today. Their human resources department was great. Their benefits department was great. Their claims department is great. Now, there's going to be some days out here, of course, I get tired, I get frustrated, and like anyone else, and I get upset, but after I calmed down, I realized it's not the company. The company's doing exactly what they said they were doing. I'm doing what I said I was going to do. And sometimes I just get tired. And when I get burnt out, I got to ask for an extra day or two off at the house, when I go back home. That's all. So just letting you know, the college tuition thing is real. It's called the Full Ride. It's with Ashford University, and you can check it out online yourself. Make sure they're accredited. I've already done all that, but you're more than welcome to look if you don't believe it. But drivers, if you're looking for a great company, good miles, good fair paychecks, am I going to get rich doing this? No. And I am probably going to go into the lease purchase program here in a little while, but after my son graduates, that way I get time to work with the company, see how well I work with them, see if I want to continue working with them on a lease purchase, whatever. I've talked to some of the lease purchase drivers. Some love it. Some say they're not getting the miles, but the ones I talk to that say they're not getting the miles, I'll be honest with you guys, it's hard to get miles on lease purchase when you're at home. Lease purchase is a lot of work. A lot of work. You're going to work a lot of extra hours and everything. People going like, well, I don't hardly get any home time. I don't live to work. I work to live. No, when you're in a lease purchase, you're living to work. But the good news is the U.S. Xpress has 24-month plans, 36-month plans. They got higher truck payments, lower truck payments, depending on the mileage of the trucks, things like that. And if you're going to get into one with a little bit higher mileage, your payments are lower, you're in there for only 24 months. 2 years later, yes, you had to work like a dog, and you had to sit there and put in the hours and everything. But first, the guys I talk to that are doing that are making about $1,800 to $2,200 a month. Now, I can't verify that. I'm just telling you what, they've told me. I haven't seen their paychecks or anything, but I've talked to quite a few of them, and that's what they tell me. Now, I got some drivers out there too, man, I barely made $700-800 last week. And then you get to talk to them and you find out, well, they went home on the weekends, and then they didn't get that. I didn't go out on Monday because I had something else. There's always some excuse, but if you're going to be lease purchase, man, you got to hit that truck, you got to hit the miles, and you'll make good money. Now, you don't get the benefits of the company. You don't get the college tuition. You know what? I'm not really sure about that. I'm going to check on that. You might be able to. I doubt it because you're not an employee of the company. But they do offer a health plan for lease purchase drivers. Now, it's a little bit more expensive. It's about $300 or $400 more a month than the company health plan. But I will say, you're definitely making that much money on the lease purchase plan with them. I mean, you're going to make a lot more money on lease purchase, and you get to go the first 2 to 3 weeks of your driving that you don't have to make a payment on your truck. So you get to stack that money up in the bank, which is always a good idea. Refer to some other videos on lease purchase, because you're going to have issues with your truck. So stack your paper. But anyway, I just want to let you know that some of the benefits of U.S. Xpress. There's some other big companies. I'm going to start doing interviews, or not interviews. I guess I'm going to start asking other drivers about other companies that are offering, supposedly great benefits on their websites and everything, and see what their drivers think about them. I can't just hop company to company to company. But I'll try to find out more information about some of those other companies, let you know about that. But U.S. Xpress, great benefits package. Great. It's a Roth. They have a Roth 401k now, which means it's pre-tax dollars going into your 401k, which means your capital gains do not get taxed, so you don't pay taxes when you pull the money out after retirement. So a Roth and they have their traditional 401k for some of you, the taxes that fit that. That's up to you. They do offer both. Accidental death and dismemberment, real low prices on that. Short-term and long-term disability. Now, I know some people say short-terms don't buy short-term. Look, for a few dollars, I'm going to take the short-term. Because, for instance, when I twisted my ankle, if I'd have been off for about 4 or 5 weeks, I would have needed that short-term disability. Long-term disability insurance, Actually, I probably wouldn't because it was a workers' comp thing. But if you twist your ankle at home or something, you can't go back to driving, or you hurt your arm or something, you're out for like 8 weeks, you're gonna need that short-term disability. So my advice: just pay the extra few dollars to get it. Anyway, they got that. They have a lot of other plans, legal plans. They've got that stock option plan, though. You're not eligible for it till you've been with the company for a year. You can dang well bet as soon as the year comes up, y'all know where about 10 to 15% of my paycheck is going. For a 15% gain automatically, yeah, I'll take a 15% discount stock all day long. And especially since U.S. Xpress has been out here so long. Now, a lot of people say, well, Celadon was out there too, and they went bankrupt. Yes, they did. But I have to say, I study, because I work for U.S. Xpress, and I talk, and I look at their books a little bit more, and I look at their business plan a little bit more, and I see where they're going as a company, and I see how strong they are and everything. I have a little bit more confidence than I would. Now, if I wasn't at Celadon, didn't look at their books or anything before they went bankrupt, I don't know. But I had friends of mine that went to Celadon, and I could have told you about 6 months to a year before they went out of business that something was wrong. I mean, the signs were there. A lot of new drivers who drive for them, which is a lot of Celadon, they didn't know. But experienced drivers, they knew what was coming. A lot of them said they didn't, but if they didn't, they just wasn't paying attention. But U.S. Xpress has a pretty good record and everything, and I'm still going to keep an eye on what they're doing. And and I keep tabs. I talk to people in the office. That so I make sure that I'm not investing in a bad thing. And I don't know how long I'll hold their stocks for or anything. I might buy them, hold on to them for a year or two, and then drop them out and buy something else. Depends on what else is out there, because there's a mutual funds group. Anyway, big long tangent story on that. Just letting you know, U.S. Xpress. I'm not going to say that it's a great company to work for, but I'm saying it's a decent company to work for. It's a good company to work for. I'm not going to say I get up every morning going, yay, I get to go for U.S. Xpress. No, it's not like that. It's a job. To me, it's just a job. Do I plan on retiring here? Honestly, no, I don't. Do I plan on being here for a few years? Oh, yeah. Yeah. As long as they're paying for my son's education, they're going to pay for my daughter's college, and they're going to pay for me to finish up my degree and maybe get another one. Oh, yeah. I'm going to take that. It's probably about $60,000 to $100,000 worth of benefits for 3 or 4 years. Yeah, you dang well bet I'm going to be here doing that. I could leave here in 4 years with a master's degree in business. My son will have a bachelor's degree in finance. My daughter will have her bachelor's degree in finance or business, whichever one she chooses. I'm assuming she's going for one of those. That's a field she's in. And to get 3 degrees by only driving a truck and getting my regular paycheck and getting my health insurance and getting my 401k and getting the stock option and getting my life insurance and the short-term disability and the long-term disability, and I don't have to pay for any maintenance on the truck, and they get it. Yeah, all those things. Yeah, you can dang well bet I'm going to be here at least 4 years. Anyway, that's what I want to tell you guys. Y'all have a good one.